Welcome to Mimi P. LLC, where body safety and confidence are essential to mental health. I'd like to bring up the topic about the vice presidential debate held here in America Tuesday, October 1st, 2024. I want to zoom in on the statement that Ohio Senator J.D. Vance made of the real life situation of a 12-year-old girl who was raped and impregnated by her stepfather. I know everybody want to say, oh, it's awful. Where is that at? Da, 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 da. Many of you heard. But here's what I want to say. Don't want to talk about whether they felt should be legal, not legal, only according to the state, or if it should be from the Supreme Court to reinstate it. My thing is here. A child again was injured by someone who had no respect or boundaries for her. We don't know if her mother had ever talked to her. That story you don't need to know unless you do it with the purest intentions. Here's the thing. Double check your household. How many of you after the debate went and had a conversation with your children? Listen, when you're teaching your children about body safety, it starts at the earliest age. Daycares have had people in there where the helpers were violating the children. And you know what it took? One parent who kept talking to their child, or one child who finally opened up and was sick and tired of it, telling them about it, or who just happened to talk about it. And then the ball got to rolling. Yes, daycares have been closed due to the abuse of children. And you say, well, they so little, they don't know. They know. Ask them about it. What happened in school today? What happened? Why are their children in elementary school being touched by their teachers, their coaches? Children are in sports, but not telling. Or when they tell, parents say, oh, no, they didn't mean that. And parents, I'm a parent also. How are we making our atmosphere in the home? Is it one of chaos? Is it one of trust or distrust? Is it one to dismiss? Is it one to believe an adult or make an excuse for an adult's behavior? Let that not be. Why is the abortion issue always laid at the footstep of a child? Why is it not an adult saying, hey, this is what I prefer, that I prefer? They keep bringing up the children. You know why? Because it's the perfect example. How we as Americans are not protecting our children. Many of you who have watched my previous videos have heard me say it's an estimated 60,000 reported cases of sexual abuse in America. That's including molestation and rape, which does and often causes impregnation. Here's the thing. When I fill out applications and they want to know information, I fill it out as African American. So I'm speaking especially to my people. When I looked at the statistics of who reported the cases, we're very low. Some say, yeah. No, I don't. I've heard of too many for too long to think that meant we were at the bottom where it states. Open up your mouth, community. Not to tell somebody down the street, not to tell people at your local church or whatever group you hang out. Let it first be reported to get help. You know, there are places that help even when children overstep their boundaries with each other. Sometimes it's not just a simple curiosity, as it is one child giving in to what their desires are and could care less how the other one feels. Pay attention if one child favors another, and that child, especially if they have a car or something, always want to take this one person with them. If you have more than 2 children, say, no, you don't need to just take her, or you don't just need to take him. Take so-and-so and so-and-so. That could be the interruption. Somebody want to be in a room with so-and-so by themselves? Why? If everybody can't be in there, they don't need to be in there. Everybody in the room, why you the only one out there? Why are your children around your older siblings' friends? They don't need to be. I'm saying this. It's hurtful to keep seeing where that's where they push it and put it at. That it happens so much. Don't anyone see? They keep doing this to our children. And then people wonder, why do we have such a high rate of mental illness? I seen a report that said suicide, they feel, rates higher in communities, especially rural communities, because they don't have Wi-Fi. I couldn't believe it. That's where they put it. Parents, let's educate our children. Let's watch our tones. It does affect. It's not that I'm trying to just be all tell you how to run your house. I'm trying to encourage you. There is a God in heaven, and he hears the cries. And he's reaching down. But don't let it be a block be because of you. Because you didn't think it could happen to you. That woman didn't marry that man thinking this could happen. But some do. But I'm saying this. See this video. Go back again and talk to your child. Hey, visit Mimi P LLC on Facebook. There's a long list of activities that you can have fun while you're teaching them. Go all the way at the bottom from where it began, and there's a lot. But look it up. I talk about having a code. The parents should have separate codes. Because yes, if you remember, there's even been story told in a book by a lady here in Columbus about her actual birth father who sexually raped and impregnated her and then tried to go and cover it up. No, not try. He succeeded. How it messed with her mentally. How it deals with her self-esteem. You got to understand this stuff is real. Order my book, My Body is a Sacrifice, or my parental and instructor guide to My Body is a Sacrifice. This is more for a lesson plan, even with your own children or at the church or religious affiliation, wherever you are. The Bible is a learning tool. And then some may say, oh, she just pushing her book. I ask you, yes, because I spent the time and the prayers to get this book done, to help out. But wherever it be, make up your own plans, but make it consistent. Have conversations with your children one-on-one. You can't ask a child that another child do something to them and think that that child is going to say and confront it right there. Many parents work, but that older child may be touching a younger child. But do you know, sometimes it could be a younger child, just a year or so younger than the other one, that's violating the older one. Who has the more dominant personality? Watch who you let your children go to be babysat. Is it worth it? I say not. I'm asking you to let's shatter that rate of unreported cases. Let's shatter that rate of people who know of someone in their own family that violate people, but just pull their children away and don't say nothing because they don't want to interrupt or have the family upset. How important is it to you to protect that child's mental health, them physically, spiritually, and for them to know that their voice counts? Let us not shame them, but bring them into healing. I thank you. I'm the author, Mimi P. Let's protect our children.